the Oris Artelier green dial. There are some other dial colors available, but first off, before we get into covering the size and close-ups of this watch, I have to say big thanks to David over at Saltzmans Watches at the Cranston location. Here's his contact information. I'll put it down below as well as a direct link to Saltzmans to purchase this watch. Here's a quick look at the hang tag if you want to see that. There's a big long part number, but again, I'll just put the direct link down below. Price point, $2,200, but when you reach out to him, just tell him you watched my video and I sent you there and see what kind of deal you can get. Now let's get into the watch. Case size, 38 millimeter, 44.1 lug to lug. The thickness is 11.5 millimeter. And of course you have that really nice sapphire crystal up top. Kind of adds to the overall shape. You can see that mid case is super thin. The lug opening is 20 millimeter, so you can put whatever strap you want to on this watch. However, the leather that comes with this and the deployant clasp is superior. It does taper down really nice and fits the watch perfectly. You have a, again, 6 millimeter push-pull crown, keeping 30-meter water resist. Inside is the automatic caliber 733, otherwise known as a Solita SW200 with a red Oris rotor. And this green is perfect. Like I said, there's some other colorways available, but really this green with this brown leather is probably the choice that I would make if I were looking for a watch like this. The dial is nearly sterile, other than the simple Oris font branding, Swiss made at the bottom, and of course your minute and hour markers around the perimeter. The handset matching the watch, very elegant. Sweeping seconds hand with no balance, and then you do have some lume application on the hour and minute hand, as well as probably a little bit on the dial. We'll check that in a moment. Like I said, price point on this, $2,200, but you're getting a very good, elegant watch that, depending on what kind of use you wear your watches in, this might be very fitting for your environment. Let's pop it on my 7¼ inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. No, I didn't size it, but it's super easy to use. This leather is perfect. I don't know how they construct it like that, how they get it nice and rounded, but it doesn't really seem like an overly padded strap. It's just a great looking and wearing watch for sure. It's not a typical design that I would go after personally. You guys know that if you're regular viewers, but I do recognize the fact that this is a sweet watch indeed. Lots of polished bits, bit of a smudge magnet. I'll try to wipe it down for you so you can hopefully see in the close-ups, if you're in the market for one of these, what kind of watch you're going to be looking at. That green is just perfect. They nailed the green on this for sure. And then that brown leather strap is also matched up perfectly. So let's give it a quick blast with the UV light, and I'm not expecting miracles here with the lume. I don't think lume is going to be the strong point of this watch. There is lume. I think it's BGW9, but with a watch like this, you expect, you know, more elegant look, maybe a little splash of lume there. You can see it, but yeah, it's not a dive watch. It's not what you're really after on a watch like this. I'm glad they kept it minimal and very elegant looking. Thanks for watching, guys. And again, big thanks to Saltzmans Watches. Link in the description. I'll see you on the next vid.